Leo, the next in the delulu series. So I don't think this, again, all the fire signs, other than Sagittarius can get a little bit more carried away, but Leo's a fixed sign. So it's not likely to get really carried away with things. It's going to be pretty consistent. But I feel like the area where this sign could show delusional qualities, Leo needs love. So Leo needs both to receive love and to give love. This is a highly devoted sign. So if it doesn't get that or have the ability to give it, then I feel like Leo could create this, like a lot of movie stars, for instance, are Leos, or they have really strong Leo in their chart because at some point they didn't get that love they needed. You know what I mean? It wasn't there. And so they end up putting themselves into like the limelight, because then at least you're getting admired. It's not as fulfilling as a deep love, but it it sustains the battery. So I think that's where this could get carried away with this sign. So I created the Facing Delusions reading so that it's a deeper understanding. Basically, I'll look at your chart. I will look at all the areas where delusion is possible. Delusion and fantasy are something you would step into as a way of survival. Why you do it, and then how to help you not do it so that you can then form and create the life you want. Because the thing that happens with delusion is it means that we're avoiding. We're avoiding what we're supposed to be going after, who we're supposed to be, out of fear, out of trauma, out of whatever, but we're not going for it. And I think there's a lot to be said with having clarity of understanding what the lessons are, why you're going through it, and what to do to pull yourself out of it. Where I think a lot of us just go through this blind. And I feel that's what's so great about astrology and all these different things is it shows you where you can overcome these things and how to work with it. So yeah, you're a Leo if you're watching this, or you know someone who's a Leo. That's the truth, but you're more than that. You're a lot more than that. And that's why I think these readings are so helpful, because it shows us, who we are, what we're like in different areas, not just the sun sign, because that's just the ego. That's just the instincts. There's so much more that's there. So I think that's what's going to happen with Leo is maybe they fantasize about being a movie star, or a singer or an actor, or something. It can be any of those, but somebody who gets adored, someone who gets admired. I feel like that's how this is going to form and take shape. So that's why I think everybody thinks Leos want to be the center of attention, that they just whatever. And it's like, well, if you tend to get noticed and you need love, kind of makes sense. You need admiration. It makes sense to step into that type of role. But anyway, I hope that was interesting, and I'll see you guys for the next one.